Good morning, Vamoose. Hey, here we are, day number two. Here we are. We are here to get your show going, and I have finally decided. I had a couple comments that kind of, racked it around my brain a little bit, thought a little bit about it. I finally got a host name. Here it is. You ready for this? You ready for this? This is going to be good. I'm going to be Guy Moose, right? Guy Moose. So here's the idea, right? I'm the Moose Guy, huh? How do you like it? Once again, I know it's a little hokey, but I'm liking it, right? So here I am, your host, Guy Moose, the Moose Guy. Yeah. So at any rate, we're going to move along because I know some of you are like rolling your eyes, you're thinking it's crazy, but hey, it's going to work for me, it's what I'm going to do, right? You guys help me out, you guys put it in the comments. I took the 2 comments I got, I put them together, bada boom, bada bing, there we go. So at any rate, got a nice selection of things to talk about today. I finally gonna put my brain to work. Like I told you, I'm gonna put your brain to work. And I said, all right, what am I gonna say, right? I got this morning show now. I got a morning show. I gotta say something on the morning show. Usually gonna show up on a morning show to hear nothing, right? Just, birds chirping or whatever it is, crickets chirping, right? No one's going to sit there and listen to that. So what we're going to do is going to talk about something. So here we go. First of all, I told you I was going to talk about some quotes, right? So I came up with this quote, and you're going to wonder why I'm using this quote, and I'm going to tie it together. I'm going to try to be a little tricky here, so you pay attention. This quote is from J.P.Morgan. Yeah, that guy. That guy with a lot of do-re-mi, right? Back in 1912, he says this. He says, gold is money. Everything else is credit. Gold is money. Everything else is credit. Now, you pay close attention to that. I'm going to tie it together. Just hold on. You might even disagree with a comment, with that quote. But this is a guy who's filthy rich, who has all kinds of money. He knows what he's talking about. So listen up. So here's the thing. Let's do a little research, right? So I came across this video. I'm going to try to put the link to the video down in the description. And here it's this theory that the ancient, here we go now, strap on, your thinking caps, right? Get yourselves ready, buckle up, here we go. The theory is that potentially the pyramids of Egypt were actually something similar to Tesla towers. Now, if you don't know anything about Tesla towers, don't worry, I didn't either. He had built this tower back in the 1900s that had this ability to transfer electricity wirelessly up through, like, the atmosphere, right? Like, way up in the sky, transfer electricity. And the theory was that these Egyptian pyramids are actually something similar to what Tesla thought up, right? All right, but the problem is, the only reason we don't know this, at least from Tesla's perspective, is because Tesla, hold on to your seatbelts, borrowed money from none other than a guy we just talked about, J.P.Morgan. And the funny thing is, Tesla runs out of money. He can't finish his project. He's got this tower built. He realizes, I don't got enough money, so I got to do something here, right? So what does he do, right? What does he do? He doesn't do anything. He can't support himself. He can't do anything about it. So he's got to go back to J.P.Morgan and say, hey, J.P., I need some more money here. JP says, no way, and Tesla ends up getting very depressed, has a bad rest of his life, dies, what they kind of considered a very interesting, probably a little crazy old man. So sad, because it seemed like he had such great ideas, right? But he got really discouraged and ran out of money. So take a note from the ancient pharaohs, if they indeed did this, if you're going to do something, you just go, take it all by force, and then you got enough money, right? Probably not the way to go. I'm not giving you that idea. I'm just telling you. But definitely one thing, gold is money. Everything else is credit. And whoever is in debt is probably nothing short of a slave to those they're in debt to. And when you don't got money, somebody can really wreck your life. Whoever you owe the money to got a lot of say over what you're doing. So you better be very careful. Anyway, okay, moving on. Speaking of banks, speaking of crookedness, I have a little rant for the day. I never understood this. A banking overdraft fee, right? I know they want to punish you, right? The banking overdraft fee. But here's the thing. Here's a guy who's got no money. He's got no money. So what are you going to do? You're going to take more of his money, right? he doesn't have any money, but you're going to penalize him by taking his money. More of it. Okay, so he doesn't have any money, Bob, but we're going to just go ahead and take more of it. Yeah, really smart thinking. So that way, the next time he has another thing coming in, you're going to take even more money that he doesn't have. Never really made sense to me. I get it. I understand they're going to punish him somehow, but, a little bit of an oversight there. At any rate, moving on, thinking of money, talking about money, my last little kind of soap for today is words of wisdom, and a little words of wisdom I have for you today. Hope I don't get too sappy on you here, but I want you to think about this. I got 2 pennies here. Pay close attention, right? We got this penny, very dirty penny, kind of a cruddy looking thing. And then we got this penny, very shiny, very nice. Now, is there any difference in the value of these 2 pennies? Any difference at all? No, right? They're still a penny. A penny's a penny's a penny. So we got 2 pennies. They're both the same value, but one looks really dirty and one looks really nice and shiny and clean. The value doesn't change of the penny just because it looks dirty or its condition, right? So here's the thing. Here's a little takeaway for you for today. When you look at people, you don't look at the value based upon their condition, where they're at the moment. The value is intrinsic to something, to what they are. They're human. That's why they're valuable, not because they look nice. And too much, I'm telling you, of our culture, we like to value good-looking people. I mean, yeah, well, we won't go there. But I'm just saying, we like to value good-looking people. The problem is, that's not what makes you valuable. What makes you valuable is that you are a people, right? So anyway, there we go. Told you I want to get too sappy, not get too crazy. Want you to think about it. Want you to go all throughout the day and think about what's this crazy connection between Tesla and these Egyptian pyramids. Very interesting, if it's true. Very interesting. Like I said, check out the video I posted in the description. If you want to take the time, if you don't, just call me crazy. That's okay, because you're probably right. And then think about that, how your money's used. All right, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to give you, some other things like this. Maybe sometimes we're going to have a little more current news, but for today, I decided to bring up something from the past, all right? Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. I want you to go out there. I want you to think hard, think deep, think smart, be smart. All right, make a lot of money. Have a good time. Have a great time. Have a good day.